Well, I'm not sure a rough one is going to characterize what it's been like for the new boys on the block here for ESL Challenger League Season 43. Magic School Bus take a 16-3 loss on their map pick of Mirage, and we head to Ancient. They get to start on the CT side, and for the record, I'm fine. I'm joined by Cole X, Mike Henry. Welcome to another night of ECL, and let's go ahead and jump into this one. Right up the gut in the donut for the guys at Nouns, and they're already splitting onto the A side. This is looking like a lockout and a post plant, if anything, unless VulcaN has something to say about it. Dancing around the donut, and 2 kills have come through for MSB. Make it 3 as Fame has come through, and it finally seems like we have a pistol round for the underdogs.
There we go. They shut things down. They figured it out on the CT side. A little bit of awkwardness taking place there. It looked like the utility set that was actually being tossed in from Nouns was going to be very effective, but some of the critical pieces didn't land the shots to close that round out, and so Magic School Bus able to win out that round. I think he's lining up the square in that CT's fun there. Cypress getting some aim practice in the meantime, but full force by here, and maybe just a rush up the ramp in order. They do reroute in towards cave. Flashbang so incredibly well placed.
That had to be thought of for long periods of time. Tons of practice going into that one, but you're going to need a little bit more. Smokes go in. They do have an isolated fight onto this lone side anchor. This is going to be a rough one for Slash. He does find the first. Where's the trade? There it is. The Tech-9s do strike in. Smoke spam as well, starting to deal a lot of damage. VulcaN taking lots of flak and re-smoke onto his position as well. Not sure how long he wants to stay there, as the bomb will get planted.
Safely as well. Not so safe on the exit, but they're able to hold on to these post plant positions. That smoke was recently recycled. And it's going to make things so incredibly difficult. Cynic just trying to get some utility down, buying further time here. And they are causing so much chaos in this retake. Magic School Bus cannot find a proper avenue in.
They don't even have kits here, Cole. That's a big problem. Kills need to come through, and fast, and the first is there from VulcaN. Does he spot the shoulder on Cynic? I don't think he does. The Tech-9 will find a kill, and maybe another as they run out of ammo, and a force buy victory for Nouns. It can't get much worse than this.
Oh, yeah, that was tough. That was really difficult. Magic School Bus really wanted to probably activate it on their CT side, utilize a little bit of that momentum that they just claimed off of a very tidy pistol, a very well put together pistol round, but the answer from Nouns is so much more fierce, man. The immediate flash coming out of the gates, there's nothing you can do if you're Fame. You can spray and pray, but you never want to be in a position where that's how you kick off our rounds, and some great utility. Great protocols from Nouns here. They look to keep the consistency as well. Another deep flash thrown in, and CJ looking to claim that same space, but this time met by a smoke.
Bit of a problem right now. That's just temporary for the moment. Heals and 5/7 around a couple of corners could definitely provide some problems, and VulcaN with his Hamas searching for one, but instantly traded out. And then the MAC-10 does strike down Slash. Not a lot of space here for the CT side, and a chance is starting to dwindle as well as Swqft gets spotted out, dropped down low. Bomb will make its way over to A site, and it's going to take some magic out of these Deagles for sure to make this happen. And even then, Cypress doesn't look like he wants to fight. We're going to start clearing out all the nooks and crannies. Swqft will get cleared. But one shot does come through from Cypress. I think that's all there is to say in this round, Cole, as it will be the 2-1 start here for Nouns.
Not much other than some nice shots from VulcaN and Cypress to get that one across the line. I gotta say, man, so far, Nouns, their game plan in spacing has looked very promising there. Even in that last round, the one thing that could have gone wrong was a multi-kill off that FAMAS. They were walking into probably the most scary territory that they could have. But they were so ready to find those trades and spend those resources here. And now I was going to say, if Magic School Bus ever wanted a chance to come back and build some momentum, it would probably be on the CT side of Ancient out of all the maps.
Yeah.
They got gifted this opportunity.
Yeah, they have to start posting up some sort of rounds. Keep in mind, this is where Nouns were actually struggling last night against the Red Wolves. Maybe not quite mattering here as the Molly forces out too. Somehow a kill doesn't actually come on through, and Swqft gets one for free. The armorless pistols looking to get the job done, but an open A site here for Nouns.
Wow, yeah, the amount of work that's already been done, so massive. Now Carson has a cutoff point in towards CT spawn, covering a lot of space. Numbers just now starting to be planted by CJ here, and the movement in through CT's cypress, probably a sacrifice here, but the initial shot's not connected, and damage done. Confirmed there, VulcaN. Everyone start to turn the corner, slash the same exact fate. Everyone comes collapsing in Swqft. Last man staying at a 1-on-2. You really don't like his odds. Bomb is planted for CT as well, and they've planted their feet in.
Tragic, really. As some would say, the triple swing into the double setup. And it does not work whatsoever, the numbers game. Not paying off. Swqft, just an armorless Mac-10. And he will be traded out. Any chance, any glimmer of hope there, extinguished. But Magic School Bus still are in with the purchase. Not all is said and done. And we'll get things going once again. As Nouns, their money does take a hit as a result of that round. That could have been a clean freebie. But instead, there are certainly some stakes to this round. I could make a pun, but I will avoid that.
I think there's a gap with that smoke there. Fame wise not to push that because bwills, he could have just immediately opened up proceedings. That's not how you want to start off your CT side of Ancient, giving over these openers. It's one of the things that makes this map so tricky to deal with on those T sides. There's so much map control that can be claimed right now. We're actually not seeing them gather a lot of that. In fact, they've completely gave up middle. They've given a lot of space over towards Jaguar, and they're just now starting to reclaim some of this A main control.
And the belts of utility are very low. They need to find some tangible advantage. And they couldn't quite snag their chance onto Carson. Lots of space being attained here by Nouns, and the defense basically pushed back to the sites themselves.
This is wild right now. I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm just seeing all of the resources that Magic School Bus are committing towards A, and they are kind of being fooled at the moment here as the utility and execute comes on in towards speed. It is up to truly just one man diving through a smoke there, and it does not work for you. Fame stands close by, but that's what bwills was waiting for. And he will nail his opportunity. cxzi now just needs to punch in the numbers here safely. It'd be tricky, but only a little bit of damage confirmed, nothing found. And now starts the post plants.
I mean, this is a save. I mean, most days of the week. Is it already this point in the game, though? I'm not sure about that one from Swqft. As a 2v4, and VulcaN is very trapped. It'll be a miracle if he survives. Less so even that he gets a kill. Cypress in a 1v4, getting already chased down. Cynic on the walk push. And I'm not even sure Cypress is going to survive this round. CJ's pushing out from Donut. If he makes any sort of noise, footsteps, CJ's going to be on alert. It doesn't matter because Cynic just wins the straight-up fight, and it's 4-1 for Nouns.
Statement right there, just shutting down, denying any sort of chance right there. And I got to give so much credit. That mid lurk coming through from Carson, he's diving and ducking, causing so much chaos in his mid position. Spots out 2 players in towards Donut. And not only that, they didn't quite discover the 3rd player on A, but it looked like Nouns utilized some of that information, the double up in Donut, to really encourage that B side hit here. Fame. Op shots miss. Actually, a couple of them from cxzi. A little bit rushy there from the halftime break. Ooh, that molly. It could have been perfect. That one misses as well.
I'm feeling very NACS right now. I'm not sure about you after these couple of off shots missing, the molly hitting. Oh, but there you go. cxzi will connect. It's an open B site for the record, and Nouns have just found that one out, courtesy of bwills. Make that 2, and this round is going to settle down. At least it should, in the favor of Nouns. Just gotta, or who even needs the bomb? They're just gonna walk right into your grasp, and it's the expedient, efficient way of winning a round. Just make your opponent think the round's over, and then they just push into you.
Yeah, no need to plant the bomb there. No need to rush. Let them walk into your crosshairs. Build up those confidence kills. Those sweet, sweet eeks. Love them.
You can't hate them.
They're good for you. Good for the heart.
Part of a heart healthy Counter-Strike experience. That means I need a lot of those when I play my games. We'll hold that thought for just a moment. Up towards the cave side, it's 2 kills actually ringing out for Magic School Bus as Swqft, even in towards A main, has found a pick on the AWP, and it's a quick 3v5. But there's always a chance. cxzi is certainly in the server, and this angle looking to cut off any player who moves just a tad too far. Walking up, easy kill onto Slash, and the shot doesn't quite connect there. It's only a tag, and cxzi hunting. Shot missed, though, has to dive away into cover and won't be able to fire off the shots. It will be Magic School Bus converting their second round.
Man, you're exactly right, though. There were some small misses from cxzi that if he landed those, that would have been a round immediately pulled back into Nouns' favor. If he was able to connect on those last couple of kills that he just narrowly missed. Now, no harm, no foul. I feel like 5 is a decent foundation already on this T side. Obviously, they want a little bit more. They've got so much runway to work with. Magic School Bus didn't leave themselves in the best foundation, but maybe this double up can bail them out of some tough spots here. And CJ, you know, a little bit too much flame. A little bit too much firepower. Is going to get taken down already. Carson making his move out in towards B. This lurk smoke is going to help out, but how much?
The boost up above. No connection there, but a trade from VulcaN. Carson now starting to sneak up inside of the CT's own smoke. He's inside of Donut, and he finds 2 somehow. 1 versus 2 now for Cynic, and he can't go back and pick up the bomb. This round is not done. A minute on the clock, and they're starting to consider other avenues. And if Fame isn't careful, he's gonna go down. On the edge of the screen. Wallbang shots in for Cynic, and he's so ready for it. The molly's out. The shoulder spotted. The molly's gonna force him for the fight, and he will get the kill before he goes down. Post-mortem. Magic School Bus with their second.
That is unbelievable, man. So heartbreaking to lose, but also it could have been soul-crushing for Magic School Bus to drop that round. I'm looking at their money, and they're not in that dire straits just yet. Luckily, they're able to get at least one of the ups from last round back into play. Again, great utility usage early on. Magic School Bus has slight adaptation to what they usually are going for here. A lot of presence towards middle, constantly thrown at them from Nouns, so I like the way they're utilizing utility, but giving space over to Nouns' offense to take it.
Still, these rounds have been brutal for Magic School Bus. It's Swqft's MP9 inside of Donut that will need to be tested if Nouns ask upon it, but they'll fall back. Start to shift through the cave side right now. Magic School Bus working with scraps for sure, but can certainly get them across the line. And off of VulcaN is in position. It's their one shiny piece of weaponry they got in their pockets. And shot not quite connecting. He's blinded, he's smoked out, and now puts it all down onto Fame on the site. He finds the first, able to dance around and get a double kill. That is all that was needed out of him. And then the flank activates from Swqft, making do with what they can here. Are the Magic School Bus, but Carson wrapping around. That's a free kill. That is a mistake, but maybe doesn't matter, as VulcaN will close it down with the double. MSB looking better.
Yeah, they needed a round like that as well, just to build up some foundations, build up some cash flow. Make sure that they're not one away from getting reset once again, because if that takes place, then that's just a losing half almost. So great stuff closing that one out here. And honestly, on top of that, they've applied some serious pressure. They haven't broken the spirits of Nouns, but they are getting close. This is a force buy, to say the least. A couple Tech 9s in play, a couple AKs as well. And they're going back to the classics, the way they kicked off this string of 5 rounds that they were able to claim. It's just a straight B play here. And this time the flash is once again well placed, but a lot of damage confirmed from Slash.
possible. Fame, is he going to push in front of this smoke? He might give himself an opportunity from inside the caves, as well as VulcaN hitting shots. Still swinging at him, and he survives. What? It's only bwills planting the bomb, and that's all he'll do. It's 5-all now. MSB on the comeback.
VulcaN starting to do a whole lot of damage as well, man. Landing some nice shots, finding multi-kills. You gotta give credit to Slash as well. I felt like he was in a very, very bleak spot, and he's able to do so much damage. So Magic School Bus not completely collapsing just yet. They have some fight left in this defense, as they should on the CT side of Ancient, but showing some serious face here at the moment.
So a bit of a half buy actually to be taken here from Nouns. They are, I always say this when I cast them, but they are a sort of a half buy team. They can simply get the job done with just these weapons. Of course, that was with George on the books. Maybe a different story here. cxzi will fall initially and mostly locked out of these early round positions that are normally a given for a T side. Can Carson do it with the tech? He can't. That's Cypress with a nice headshot, and that should be the round lock-in for MSB. A 2v4 as it stands.
Their kill and are going to claim their prize. That's bwills onto an A1S.
Okay. What,
Cypress? Oh.
This angle's so darn risky. Oh, that barrel's been spotted, but he'll convert both of them anyways. Who needs risks when it doesn't even rear its ugly head? It's Magic School was actually taking the lead here, Cole. This is not bad.
Yeah, no, they're holding steady here. They're, again, winning some cleaner rounds. So they're starting to build up some cash consistently, and planting their feet on the CT side, so crucial. Again, it's not like we've seen Nouns completely flawless on this map. Just yesterday, they took 16-14 to close out versus the Red Wolves, so you know, maybe there is something to be said here. They need to keep this round count flowing, though. That is also key. Open a big gap in that, and he's actually able to claim a lot of mid control off that gap as well. Oh, he's gonna fall off towards B, though.
Oh, but look at this Fame behind the smoke. When will the curtain drop? Will it favor him at all? First kill, but damage on the second. 1.5, but that's the biggest one. VulcaN has fallen. Now just waiting at the bottom of middle, though. Another big kill. Magic School Bus still keeping their head in the game, but the bomb's getting planted.
Was already punched in here. They're taking control towards CT, though. They know exactly how they have to play this post plant. They're taking space on the other parts of the map that Magic School Bus have shown that they don't have any presence in. And 2-on-3, they want nothing to do with this round. Swqft and Slash both going to save out this round. Call it a day. Let Nouns get these back.
Huh.
Okay, Swqft. Making sure to rub it in there. He got his kill. He made sure to deal with that lurk, so he gets to have his fun as well. But that's a really well put together round from Nouns. I like the coverage that cxzi has in the follow-up on the execution. cxzi covering that back lane so that VulcaN can't trade things out and extend the defense right there is so perfect. It's exactly what you want out of your opper.
Yeah, some of these exits have been really nice from Nouns, and that in particular is really well. I mean, he got the biggest kill of the round. You've seen VulcaN already turn rounds in reverse for the Magic School Bus from that exact position at the back of the B site. He was shut down in that round, and that's what got Nouns across the line. But still in the game for sure. But money has run down thin here for MSB. They need to win this one.
They quickly called in the save to get this investment back out here. Carson taking a much slower approach towards mid after getting so much early utility damage, but this time he's just going to walk into an up.
Oh no.
And Carson able to get that kill. VulcaN with a rare miss this series so far. And at least it's traded back there. Swqft and Slash both finding kills. Fame the same, so maybe it's no harm, no foul. They might have just recovered it then and there, and Fame continues.
Wow.
On an absolute tear down the ramp. Cypress finishes it off, and yeah, they had no trouble bouncing back in that round.
Okay. I thought it was going to be a calamity when your opper misses the first shot in the round, but everyone else has got it locked in, and MSB will hold on to their lead. It's a big turnaround from the CT side. Being able to right that ship And now, as they have the lead, they have Nouns back on the ropes. Around win here, and we could be seeing a 9-6 half. Very possible as they do gun it out towards middle. bwills leading the charge up close, and VulcaN is still holding position. Yeah, they're already inside of Donut. There's so much space taken here from Nouns, and they're just going to go straight to the house with it. Cynic opens up, and it's just cypress back of the site. 2 kills for him, though. And now even a flank from VulcaN starts to activate, and that's the bomb on the ground. A 2 versus 3 as it stands. And VulcaN even gunning for more, taking these threat angles. Fame pushing forward as well. Past the smoke, but gets punished for it. And this round goes back and forth. Smoked out are these Donut players. And the bomb picked up by bwills. They have an avenue out of this.
They're able to slip on by here now. VulcaN, he's been known to push a smoke or two. He's already done it. In this round, he's going to push the smoke once again. Will he be able to cut off the CT spawn position in time? It looks like the answer is yes. They might not expect it. And yeah, that's going to be a huge pickoff. Now they know it's towards that B side here. bwills finally breaks the seal and starts running. Looking straight towards that B site. Numbers being punched in, but the flash a little bit too deep there. bwills going to stick right around the smoke. Finds the first.
Man.
Has a chance to isolate the second one. Underhand goes straight on in. Slash not peeking. And bwills now has time to play.
Oh, but he gets in towards the back lane, and now he knows, he should know where his opponent is. The bomb is planted for himself, but he's getting wrapped. Smoke, though, onto the bomb. It's Kit on it as well. But Slash, he gets off of it, doesn't matter, hits the shot, and that will be an 8-round taken here by MSB. They're in this game, and we might be looking at a 9-6 half potential after starting off so slow.
Excellent clutch right there from Slash. I feel like there was no way he could lose that. He made the right play. He did. I mean, probably sticking it was the perfect play, but just confirming that kill, it relieved so much stress off his shoulders. And like you said, potential to win out this half with 9 could be huge. It'd be a lead. It'd be very workable. You know, maybe not the most comforting CT side, as we oftentimes see this map can very much so lend itself, but if you do catch Nouns sleeping at the wheel too much like they were, you know, somewhat yesterday, things can become scary here. And another opening pick from Fame, fully blended up though on middle. cypress, there's nothing you can do there. Fame sticks around, he finds one more on his way out. Beautiful stuff from him.
Looking like his Russian counterpart, may I say, but then Carson strikes one down and immediately ends those festivities. And Swqft, okay, now he's gunning it towards middle. Maddox Schoolboys want to make an active play. Both players in towards the mid house, but I think that info is there for Carson. They'll just leap on in. Knives out for Nouns. And Slash, okay, he'll push past it, but Cynic is going to dome him. And the dreams of a 9-6 half, I think, are far gone. As we're looking at 7 right here for Nouns. And an uphill battle ahead of the Magic School Buffs.
Or Swqft. Days are also numbered here, and the chase down is in. They will close it out. Cynic confirms the kill. Confirms that 8-7 half here. We'll see how the second half plays out right after this break.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
hope you all enjoyed your surf and chill. It was a great 2-minute halftime break, but is that enough for Magic School Bus to get back into the game? They're up 8-7, but we know how Ancient typically turns out, so we'll see how they fare on the T side. I'm Phi, I'm joined by Colex and McHenry. We got a mid-rush up and running, so I'll hold all our introductions for just the moment. Fast into Donut, but Carson's gonna find the initial and maybe some extras, as TJ is gonna find himself a double, searching for 3 as well, joined together with cxzi, and this round's put to rest quick and easy.
This round, anything but chill. Maybe pretty chill if you're Nouns, but Magic School Bus putting some pep into their step towards the middle. A bit of an atypical approach as well, right? I mean, think about all the different long-range angles that you're taking there towards middle and towards Donut. I haven't really seen too many teams go for a rush like that, where you try and make your way through Donut on a pistol round with, you know, limited utility, but try to make it work. And I think we see why that's a strategy that isn't seen all that often, because CJ and Carson really abuse those long ranges. Middle smoke gonna come in just perfectly timed there. Spam looked to be on the money, but it's not doing too much damage, and in fact, Carson just gonna start claiming some prizes. Some sweet, sweet eeks there. Oh, a little bit dangerous, but they do recover.
Ooh, I mean, VulcaN has had a couple of these nice eagle shots. I was gonna say, I think I might hold this thought. Nouns never take a break in the action. They don't know what that is. They might have been surfing and chilling during that previous one. Oh my goodness. We're looking at a 1v4 for VulcaN all of a sudden. He does have 10 HP. That is a problem. But the headshot angle, long range. Oh boy, that was terrifying. They get it across the line though.
Ooh, that was a hollow victory right there. Nouns are not happy about the way that round ended out there. If you're Simfist, you're saying settle down. My goodness, what happened to our money? That was supposed to be a great foundation right there. That was a 4-on-1. That was a round that couldn't go wrong, and VulcaN almost broke some hearts right there, along with some spirits. Now, of course, you didn't get that bomb plant, so it's really a bit of a half bite. It's pretty good what they're bringing to the table, but it certainly isn't enough to scare, especially if they lose these opening advantages again.
You know, when the apocalypse hits, we're all going to be trading eeks for currency. Instead of, you know, whatever they call bottle caps, or
I would trade eeks right now
for currency.
Yeah,
it's just that good. It's therapeutic. What we would do for our eeks.
What would you do for an eco kill? Apparently, if you're Nouns a whole lot, they love chasing those down. They love gobbling them up.
Are we like referring to like what would you do for like a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
You know, recently I heard that they shut down the Choco Taco. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know what the Klondike Choco Taco is?
Yes, I do know what a good old Choco Taco is.
I can't believe it. My childhood has been shattered. Not that I'm very far away from my childhood, but you know. But
that's a tough loss for chocolate
11-year-old me is just head in hands right now.
Tough loss. You combine what is one of the better foods in tacos with one of the better desserts. I mean, it's really a simple addition.
It was better than both.
Right there. You ever had a chocolate pie? Pretty good.
Like the what? Like just like a chocolate, like a pie that is.
It's kind of like a dessert pie. Yeah, it has some, sometimes like peanut butter in it or on the tops. It's pretty good. I had it last time at Thanksgiving. You whip it out. It's atypical. You know, there's a lot of prioritized pies in queue rather than the chocolate pie. All that being said, there are plenty of pies in this map.
There's also, donuts, respectable. Plenty of great desserts to talk about. How about this round, though? CJ opens up, instant dink and a body shot on the Swqft, and there is no trade in sight. And there's, in fact, a triple swing in towards that B short side. In the meantime, though, VulcaN's found this kill. It's inside a temple. There are a lot of oddities and weirdities in this round, and that could have been an easy one for cxzi, but no. Instead, the 2v3 VulcaN trying to flank, but was just an issue a bit too much, and this round is all over the place because the bomb's getting planted on B somehow.
Well, that should be quickly realized. bwills is like, hey, I don't see anyone here, so it's got to be only one place. The B bomb site. And they start to realize it maybe a little bit too late. There is 2 kits in play, and a Molotov and a smoke, so there's a whole lot of utility to work with here. They have to find out exactly where this last player stands. Unsure of it. Slash, he just made noise. He's showing a little bit too much shoulder there, peeking out a little bit too wide. And bwills is going to claim his prize there. Shuts that round down, clutches out the 1v1. And gets himself a 3K. That round, though, I feel like there was so much going right for Magic School Bus.
Yeah, but a couple footsteps made, a very discombobulated there on the play with Slash. And kind of gave up the game. He probably thought he had a lot more time to play with than he did. And he gave up his position. And that basically scored his end. 11-8 now. For Nouns, a big opportunity has gone and passed, but a bomb plant at least found here for MSB. They get a buy back in, but it's about what they do with it. And oh my.
Jeez.
They don't even start off this. They have to start this round off with a handicap. 3 players down half HP, and now they're getting swung on, finished off, 1 by 1. Cynic, a double kill.
VulcaN.
I can't believe how has he done this
just
again.
Does it every round, man. It's honestly so wild. He continues to commit. I think he's putting a lot of pressure on his shoulders as to doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Maybe a little bit too much pressure because the amount of just straight aim duels that he is trying to take right now for this team is maybe more reasonable than you would think because of the fact that he's winning a lot of them. He's taking a lot of space, but sometimes you just take that one extra fight without relying on any teammates, and you can get punished for it.
And we're starting to get into the force buy phase of the game here for MSB. It's already getting into must-win territory because you fall so far behind economically. We are staring down 14-8, and T-side comebacks on this map are a surefire rarity. We'll see if this can turn, but no. Carson silences the first, and even ready for the next. Swqft up towards the ramp. He finds the only bit of success for MSB. And again, someone gets into the back lines here. Lots of space taken, and I think VulcaN's just going to try and walk out on A with the bomb, but maybe not needed. Swqft, another kill for himself. Cypress following up, but they found out VulcaN's tricks here. And I think this round is going to be very tough for Cypress.
I mean, they just said, I think VulcaN is going to do this every round, right? So we'll just stick around towards A, get our free lurk kill, and this time the free lurk kill was the bomb carrier, and a 2v2 as well. That's a bit heartbreaking, and honestly, you can't even fault VulcaN for pushing out. Because you would have surely said all the players are rotating towards B in a panic.
Not 60, though. He's laughing. I'm sure he gave himself a chuckle. Like,
yeah.
He's like, I knew you'd do that.
Not fool me. There's no chance in this world, and I don't think Cypress will be doing any fooling either. Fooling around in T-spawn's the only fooling around he's going to be doing in this round because he's saving.
And just to wait this one out. I talked about it in the start of this round, but this is going to be a very, very uphill battle now for Magic School Bus that they force bot in this one. This is going to be problematic for the T-side for the rest of this game, as there are only 3 rounds that Nouns need to push this one for a quick, dominant 2-0.
And I'm seeing some trends in the CT side as well from Nouns and what they're getting away with. Carson constantly peeking out towards the catwalk, finding himself a couple freebie picks. Very, very limited control is spent from Magic School Bus towards middle. I mean, they are throwing very little utility and getting away with a whole lot Nouns. And so if those trends stay true, then they're in for a world of hurt. They do try and readjust the mid setup here. A lot more presence, and this time Nouns are ready for it. The firing range is firing down, and Cynic, or rather, cxzi and Carson gonna do so much damage here. Carson does go down. Cypress finding a couple of kills, but you know his days are numbered. He's not gonna get away with it for too long.
Oh boy, and that's probably not the round that MSB were looking for. This one has to now this one really has to be it. You know, I was talking about realistic possibilities that they could get back at the game a couple rounds earlier. Now their back is against the wall, and they need to win everything. The odds compressing against Magic School Bus, and well, Swqft will pick up an op to try to reverse that. See what he can do towards maybe this B short side to catch an overpeak player.
That was a perfect reaction right there from Nouns, man. I think they knew that there was going to be some heavy mid presence coming because of what Carson was able to get away with, and now that they have adjusted for one round, they're going to go right back to what's been working. Carson taking all the space towards middle here. Now up the ramp, they already go, and Fame is getting stuck in. He gets taken down.
He just dropped. Carson, though, still being a problem. Oh, those wall bangs so close. Almost a kill on a slash, and then cxzi follows up with the kill down on a Swqft. I mean, being a problem, being such a nuisance. Carson getting so much information, damage, presence. They're going to try and hunt him down, though, in the corner, but he still delivers one, and then Cynic even follows him for the trade. This is unreal. VulcaN 1v3 with no bomb. And this is looking like a hopeless endeavor as he pushes through the edge of the smoke. Carson is his first target. He is low. Might not matter. Did get spotted. And even some wall banks starting to follow up with cxzi. There it is. 15-8 for Nouns. They haven't let off the gas pedal to start this half.
You know, despite this, you know, being nearly flawless from Nouns in this second half, I gotta say, CJ is probably going to be seeing VulcaN in his nightmares, given the amount of times that he has been able to just walk out in some random position and catch CJ off guard. It hasn't been impactful by any means, but it is a little bit funny to see him have his number. Now, again, Wind Pistol went out on the CT side here. This is much more like it. This is exactly what we expected on Nouns CT side.
And we're just throwing this against the wall, aren't we now? Fame, just solo up the ramp. It's almost, in a way, waving the white flag already. But Carson does go a bridge too far, but so does VulcaN. An instant trade follows up, and bwills. Where's the ramp? And that's a bad timing hit there. Swqft goes down, and that's it. It's Cynic to lock it in. It is Nouns maintaining a flawless record here in Season 43. They are 4-0 to begin the season.
Yeah, that's a very, very strong result. Again, man, when we talk about some of these move-up rosters, we got to be seeing Nouns put these teams down, and that is exactly what they just did right there. They were looking absolutely stunning with the way they played out that second half. I mean, did not lose a single round. It was the same CT side, very similar to what we got out of Mirage, where the aggression was